Hey, hello, my internet cousins, my YouTube cousins. I see Mr. Daryl Long in the building. I see my cousin, Soul Toucher the Poet, and Mr. Eugene Steele. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing tonight? I already heard that Soul Toucher is doing great. What about you, Mr. Daryl and Mr. Eugene? How y'all doing tonight? Y'all know I'd be struggling with this YouTube thing getting on here, but I decided to hop on here today and do a random stream because I don't want to be here on Saturday night because I'm gonna be kid free and I'm gonna be outside. Glad to hear that you are fine, Mr. Eugene Steele. So y'all, I got something I want to talk about. Soul Toucher say the struggle is real. I know the struggle is real. Like it's hot outside. I want to be outside as much as I can. I got this hoodie on because I got the air in my house set on morgue. But yeah, I maybe I'm gonna do better in the fall or the winter time when it's cold outside because I don't like going out when it's cold. But anyway, y'all, I want to talk about what's my topic tonight. Click bait. Not the clickbait where they click you, you want you to click on a link and it redirects you to something else. I want to talk about the clickbait as in the clicks, the people clicks. Um I always say that I've been on YouTube for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever one it is. Yes, we will do better in the cold season, Soul Toucher. Um, so I want to talk about the clickbait on YouTube. Um, I'm doing it a little different tonight. I got like some extra stuff that I'm gonna read. Y'all know I do unscripted, and tonight ain't actually all the way unscripted. So, first, I want to give the actual definition of click. Now, I know most of us know what it is, but for intents and purposes tonight, I'm going to give it. So, according to the Oxford Dictionary, click is defined as a small group of people with shared interest or other features in common who spend time together and do not readily allow others to join them. So, y'all know we've seen a lot of that. And there's some things that I've been seeing, as a new content creator, for lack of a better term, I'm going to say that I'm not all the way contaminated. Um, so I try to enter the space with an open heart, open mind, and I'm observant. I don't know why, but I see a lot of things. Yes, Eugene Steele, an exclusive group of people. In other words, hey, big bad bull. Um, so um, an exclusive group, yeah, maybe so. Not really though. So like I was saying, I've seen a few things since I've been on social media. At least this social media. I've been on social media forever. Y'all don't know that other part of Jennesis, but I'm trying to add a little, another expand a little bit. So that's why I'm on YouTube. But um the click thing is bothering me. And I don't even know where to start because there's so much that I want to address. And y'all know I don't be writing notes. I don't keep no notepads. So I've had a lot of things on my mind. And that's my bad. I should have written them down so that I could keep better uh, record of the things that I want to talk about. So when I first came on YouTube, I was a part of some other networks. I'll say that. I'm not gonna mention no names because I don't want nobody to think that I'm throwing no shade because I ain't. I'm gonna call it just the way that I see it. Um, I was a part of some other networks that I used to affiliate with. And while I was there, um, they're all cool people on some level. But could I say that I really have found my fit? No. And why is that? Probably because I don't have a fit. I'm not really one to be exclusive, as Eugene Steele described it. I'm not one to do exclusive groups. I'm all about inclusion, whether they look like me, they talk like me, they believe like me. I don't really get down with, shutting people out, giving the cold shoulder and all that. I try to be friendly with everybody. Um, and I used to observe things and not say anything. Eugene Steele, neither do you. That's a great thing. And I'm not trying to exalt myself above anybody else. I'm just sharing a little bit of my personality, who I am. So um I used to be frequenting these little network circles. And as of today, I am no longer. Um why? Because it just wasn't a fit for me. I saw some things that were happening on those networks that I didn't necessarily agree with. Wasn't my platform. Everybody's free to run their platforms however they wish. Um, it just wasn't for me. And I felt a little bit more freedom to do my own thing on my own platform. And even with frequenting some other networks where I felt it was a more relaxed energy. Um, hey, Blue Devil G. I frequented some other networks where I felt like it was a more relaxed environment, and apparently that ruffled a few feathers. But and that's okay. Um, you find your people, whoever they are, and that's where you go. Um, I've heard a bunch of different things, and y'all know how the rumor mills circulate and whatever. I've heard a bunch of things about things that were said, and you know, that's neither here nor there. I'm not even gonna rehash all of that. Um, what I will say um, is is that wait a minute, hold on. Y'all know I be trying to keep up with comments and get my thoughts together. Because I don't have a script that I'm working from. Hey AT Quail, Blue Devil G, you love that smile. I know I hear about my smile all the time and I try to keep it. Yeah, that's been my thing all my life. Um, and that's another reason why I kind of switched up how I was moving on in these YouTube streets, as we call it. Because I felt like we don't realize how much of an impact some of these things have on us. Um, and I try to protect the energy that I allow into my space. And I realized that, some of the back and forths that I was a part of, um, that stuff was beginning to affect me when I logged out of YouTube. And I love YouTube. I've met a bunch of nice people here, but my real life is once I log out. Um, and when things start to affect my real life, then that's when it becomes an issue for me. Um, Soul Toucher says some platforms judge people by who you may be cool with or associate with. I don't fit into the cliques. I don't fit into the cliques either. And actually, not too long after I got on YouTube, somebody gave me the advice and said that associations matter. You got to worry about where you go. You can't, people are going to want to invite you to your show, to their show. You can't go everywhere that you're invited. Um, I'm leave that alone. But anyway, as I said, um, I had some issues personally, and I'm gonna speak about that publicly. I I felt like I was hearing things. People get in your ear. They'll tell you, one thing over here, somebody else telling you something over there. And people were in my ear saying different things. And I don't care what people think. However, when somebody mentions something and I feel a type of way personally, then that's when it becomes an issue for me. And I felt like I was supporting other people more than they were supporting me. And those numbers speak for themselves. If you know, you can go in and see where I was versus the same people that you saw me frequenting, whether or not you saw them frequenting my platform as much as I was frequenting theirs. Um, and then it went up from there. So um, after I kind of stopped moving in that circle, then then that's when the more chatter started. And y'all know, just as of late, it just went out of control. Um, we I y'all same people. Hey JP, the aspiring matriarch. Y'all saw a particular content creator on my platform last week. And we talked about some things. I actually had a problem with how I saw he had been treated on another Blue Devil G. I know I just stay in my own lane too, my own lane, whatever. Um, but I had a content creator on. He came on. Well, actually, me and Robbie Privilege had a conversation one night. The next day, we came back. Big Bad Bull said that is a major fact. The support was not reciprocal at all. Yeah, and I understand that life happens. Hey, Mandrell, who's messing with you like that? Nobody's messing with me. Can't nobody mess with me. Can't nobody shake that. I'm not that invested in YouTube where um, anybody's thoughts of me. And I guess that moves me to another talking point. Like, I realize that some people um, are on YouTube for different reasons. Everybody's probably on YouTube for different reasons. My reasoning for being here and somebody else's probably isn't the same. Because I said I was coming here to break the rules, and I guess that's what I've been doing. People have said, people give you advice about how to grow your channel and all that. And we know, whether people mention it or not, people buying subs, people buying views. That ain't me. I ain't doing none of that either. Slow and steady wins the race is what I believe. I'm not necessarily worried about the numbers because I'm not looking for YouTube to pay my bills. Hey, Brianna, I'm not looking for YouTube to pay my bills. So I don't care if I had 2 subscribers. If those 2 subscribers who were people who were really rocking with me, or people who were going to show up like all y'all showed up when I decided to go live, then I'm cool with that, because everybody's ministry, mission, purpose is not to the masses. You may just have a message for one person on one particular day, and the next day it might be another person. I'm pretty solid in who I am, and pretty confident in who I am too, that I didn't come to YouTube for validation. And um, I know in some of these spaces, and I'm gonna call them cliques now, since we done went there. In some of these cliques, people come in and they're seeking validation, they're seeking acceptance. So when they come in, they lead with their associations, their affiliations, um, their finances, their titles, their profession, all of that stuff. Y'all ain't really never heard me say that, and you probably ever won't, because I believe that if you give people the power to validate you by those things, you also give them the power to strip it away. And I'm not going to give anybody that much power. And if somebody rocking with you, then let them rock with you for who you are. Um, they say that they have all these sayings and stuff like that, but they say that um I forget how it goes about you can learn a lot by looking at a flower. Um, and that's true. You can learn a lot by looking at a flower. You can see the color. You if it's not a whole bunch of leaves or petals, you can see how many. But I think the deeper um, beauty or the greater appreciation comes from getting up close and personal with that flower, if I can say it that way. The smell, the fragrance, the texture, and I look at the associations, affiliations as looking at the flower. I don't want to look at the flower, meaning, and I use flower in the sense that I'm talking about. I don't want to look at the person. I want to know who the person actually is. So I don't care about titles. I don't care about income. I'm not going to accept or exclude somebody because of those things. If I'm going to judge them, I'm not going to judge them how they look by how they look, how they talk, any of that. I'm going to judge them by their heart, how they treat other people. Respect is a big thing. My internet cousin in our little sit down, he asked me some of the things that I was passionate about, and respecting people is on my short list. Hey, Candidan, respecting people is on my short list, and I see that in some of these cliques, people get really disrespectful if somebody doesn't agree. Um, and last week, I saw a whole bunch. And I hate to keep like going on, and I feel like I'm going on and on, like kind of dragging this thing out. But I wanted to come on and actually, speak my heart on the situation and other stuff that I've seen. I felt like the person was really treated unfairly um, because of his beliefs. You know, it's not for any of us to agree with what he chose to do, when he chose to do it, and how. That ain't our business. Um, and I'm addressing it because it was on my platform. I kind of felt slightly responsible, but not really, because I'm only in control of myself. But because it happened on my stream, that's why I allow him to come back onto the stream to, get some things off his chest, as he called it. Um, and that was it. And I thought that was going to be the end of it. He did his thing. There were reaction videos. He came back. He got his things off his chest, and it was like still going. And for the life of me, I can't figure out why. Um, we can't judge people that we don't know, you know because we get on a panel and we share, and even some of us share, some of our personal experiences, some of our opinions. That still don't mean that we know people. Like, you know I'm almost an open book. I'm really an open book to the people who know me, not so much on YouTube yet. Um, there's some things that are preventing me from, running my stream on my platform the way that I want to, but my day is coming. Until then, I've been doing collaborations. I've had panels and stuff like that with other people, kind of putting some content out, but not necessarily the content that I had envisioned. But that's okay, because delay don't mean denial. Um, I, I'm going. Hold on, JP, the aspiring matriarch, she said, clicks, likes, and internet clout, because in real life, these people have little to no authority. You know, It's funny that you mentioned it's Soul Toucher. I know. I can't wait for us to do a collab again. Like, I want to do. We're gonna pop on sometime whenever you free, internet cousin. We're gonna pop on and do like an after work thing or something. I don't know. Cause till it get cold outside. Cause this late night on the weekends ain't it. Not for me. But JP, what you said about those people having little to no authority. I had pulled up, in addition to the definition of clique, I pulled up the definition of a clique in the American Psychological Association Dictionary of Psychology. And in there, the definition of a clique is a status or friendship based subgroup within a larger group or organization. Cliques are particularly common during adolescence. I'm going to repeat that one more time, during adolescence, when they are often used to raise social standing, strengthen friendship ties, and reduce feelings of isolation and exclusion. So what that mean? Reducing feelings of isolation. And I wonder if that's why the cliques do what they do. But the word that stood out to me was adolescence. Like, all the folks that were involved in all of this, including myself, we are whole grown adults. Why are we behaving like children? And it's something deeper really going on. Like, I know in certain circles, there are stereotypes that are mentioned. Eugene Steele said, "So many people want to fit into cliques." They do, and that was part of my description about tonight. Like, what are you willing to give up? Like, how much of yourself are you willing to give up for acceptance? For me, I'm not willing to give up none. None. Blue Devil G said, "Just remember, people looking in the clouds too." I already know that they're looking in the clouds, and that's okay if they are. They ain't gotta look in the clouds. Pull up. It is what it is. Just like when, I didn't mention it here, but I don't know if I did or not, but when the reaction video happened, I tried to pull up on the stream that was doing the reaction video, and the content creator wouldn't let me in. Nah. Hey, peace, love. The content creator wouldn't let me in when I pulled up. I ain't scared of nobody. Nobody should be scared of me. So why they wouldn't let me pull up? Any of them listening from the clouds? Thank you for the view, but you ain't got to listen from the clouds. Pull up on me. But yeah, I I don't really know why we are behaving like children. And when people are saying that, a lot of these people in these spaces are really social rejects, or they want control because they lack control in their own homes or in their real lives. And I don't know if that's about, I'm not trying to psychoanalyze nobody, because frankly, I don't care. Whatever that is, that's their issue, and I'm not about to take ownership of it. But I do care when whatever their issue is starts affecting other people, and definitely when it spills over into my yard. Um, Oh, that's somebody else. I'm reading the comments, y'all. Y'all know I'll be trying to keep up because I be like way behind. Um, but I don't know if those people lack control and that's why they want to control other people. But Genesis ain't never been a well behaved woman, so I'm probably not gonna be on here either. Um, I'll take advice if it makes sense to me. But the not associating with certain people for whatever reason, or being mad at this, that, or the other person because they mad at them, that ain't me. And I'm a nonconformist in that way. So that you can't really expect that from me. If that's your issue, that's your issue. You got to work that out with them. But I'm not about to join any witch hunt to, try to gang up on nobody, because we hear all these different color pill talks about alpha male, alpha female, but if you a strong individual, you don't have to run in packs. You don't have to belong to the clique. And I ain't never really cared about belonging to no group, because, just like I said, I'm not on here. I'm not leading. People in real life know what I do. Probably nobody on YouTube can tell you what I do in real life. They can't tell you any of my affiliations or associations or any of that, because I don't need to lead with that. That doesn't make me who I am. Who I am is who I am at my core. And I was that before I had any of that other stuff going on. JP, the inspiring matriarch, she said, right, Genesis. The more you tell me not to play with fire, I'm gonna learn to barbecue. I love it. I love it. I always say, they say, don't burn a bridge. I'm gonna burn that MF down while I'm standing on it, just to show you that I can swim. That's how I rock. Cause ain't nobody got that much power. I am in control of me. I am in control of my destiny. I ain't competing with nobody, because what's for me is for me, and you can't have it. It's mine. And I don't want what's yours. So there is no competition for me. Um, Eugene Steele said, correction. Most of the time, clicks are not what they are hyped up to be. But on YouTube, people can be anything they want to be in their heads. And it's not just when we're talking about income, because it's other stuff that's going on, but that's a whole other rabbit hole that I don't even want to go down tonight. Um, I don't even know where to go next. I I felt like Soul Toucher said they can be anything they want to be except real. And I agree with that. Let me see. Hold on. I had some more information for y'all. So I'm gonna read the next part. Y'all know I don't do the whole sharing screen. Y'all know I hate tech. I don't know how the heck I decided that I'm about to be a content creator, and I hate tech. I usually delegate stuff like that because it just irritates me. And I get frustrated if it take more than 5 minutes. So y'all bear with me. But um I got different tabs open. So that's where I'm reading from. It says clicks. It says why I searched why are clicks toxic. Now we know generally why they are, but I just wanted to see what the psychologists and all the smart people say about it. It says why are clicks toxic? Clicks can damage a person's sense of identity and make it harder for your child to have a clear understanding of their likes and dislikes. Instead, they may find that they just go along with the group. They may even struggle with moral decisions as the pressure to belong increases. Now, y'all just heard what I read. Maybe in the chat, y'all tell me what y'all opinion is of that as it relates to what we see on YouTube. Because what I like is what I like, what I dislike is what I dislike. And I'm not going to go into any circle, and that's going to change. But I find that the more that I get out here, the more I see, the more conversations I'm a part of and hear. That's what a lot of people want. Like, and I did a stream a few weeks back, or maybe a month, I don't remember when, like, is the goal really progress or is it about manipulation? Because I'm starting to lean towards the latter, that it's more about manipulation than it is about progress. If I don't think the way somebody else thinks, if I don't like what they like, if I don't dislike what they like, then the shaming and the insults and all of that start coming. Um JP, the aspiring matriarch, said anything but qualified because even in their head that ain't true. But they're probably trying to convince us. Maybe that they got to convince us first, and then they may believe it. You know, they say if you believe it, you can achieve it. So convince us, and then they'll believe it, and then they can get there. I don't know, or maybe they just faking it until they make it. I don't know. JP also said, LOL, welcome to the wonderful world of mature dames learning new tricks. I love learning tech. Hit me up. Girl, this tech thing is like, I don't know. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Like I'm always on the go. So I don't have time to like sit and when I came on YouTube and started doing these streams and getting on these platforms, that is the most time at once that I could sit at a computer because I like to be up and moving around. I don't like sitting in one place. I said I'll be laughing and joking with everybody. Like I think I got adult onset ADHD or something because I just be busybody. I mean, y'all see, even when I talk, I'm like animated. I'm moving around, but whatever. Um, JP said, girl, why you think my platform feels like an adult daycare? I was 6 months from an associate's in early childhood education when I switched to culinary school. Game recognized clients, Genesis. Listen, I tried to not judge because I that ain't none of my business. I'm very good about minding my business. But Soul Toucher said self-induced ADHD. I know, it probably is because there was a time where I couldn't say no to people. If somebody invited me to something, I felt like I had to go or I was going to disappoint. And I was stretching myself so thin, but I make self-care a priority now. So I limit it. I still be on the move, but I just like doing things to keep myself busy. Um, Hold on. Blue Devil G said clicks in different sectors on YouTube. Yeah, I there are different clicks. I try to move around. Y'all need to like drop some. I always tell people because I'm new. I don't know YouTube, so y'all drop some platforms or some content creators that I can go check out and support. Cause I'm out here and I'm moving around just like I do in real life. JP was responding to I should be highlighting these. Now that I do know how to do, highlight the comments. JP said Blue Devil clicks in the same sector because everybody wants to be a cat. Like that I don't get. Like, what is the struggle? Like, what is everybody trying to do? Like, I know people are competing with each other, whether they say it or they don't. Because everybody want to be the top dog. They're emulating other content creators, and for what? Like, the best you can be is the best version of yourself, not somebody else. Show up as who you are. And if the people don't like you, then those aren't your people. It's as simple as that. I mean, and once you are content with that, then life is so much better. You know, I haven't shared a whole lot of my stuff, but the little tidbits I have, um, I live and I share my truth. Nobody can shame me with my truth because it is what it is. And I'm not ashamed of it, which is why I share, because every experience, good or bad, help create the woman that's sitting here yapping and ranting and going on to y'all today. Um Yes, Big Bad Bull, shout out to the new subscribers. And that was the whole thing with the whole mess. Like, I got some new subscribers out of that. I'm like, okay, y'all sending subs my way and I ain't got to do nothing. And then I heard that, from clouds that they what, even though they was using my content, that they weren't gonna say my name because they weren't sending nobody over to my channel because I wasn't supporting them. I mean, that's cool because whether you say my name or give me the free promo or not, that's not going to stop me from becoming who I'm supposed to be because you and nobody else has that power. It's just that simple. I ain't got to be mad about that. Big Bad Bull says, sharing is caring. Please take a moment to share this live stream right now. Support a sister. Yeah, support a sister, but only if you're real. Because I want this place to be a whole vibe, to be like the chill stream where it's the no judgment zone. Any and everybody is welcome. I don't care about nothing who you like, whether it's a boy liking a boy, a girl liking a girl, or you're heterosexual. None of that is my business. All I want to know is what you got to add to the conversation. And I don't even have to agree with what you add to the conversation because ain't no clicks over here. Ain't nobody excluded over here. Everybody welcome. Hold on. Blue Devil G said, best group Jennesis. I know, right? Everyone believes being a boss is running your mouth rather than running your program. True bosses know how to follow. They don't always have to be the lead. They don't always have to be in control. Find the strengths of others and use those. You ain't got to know everything. You ain't got to do everything. I ain't here because I'm trying to be no expert in nothing because I ain't an expert in nothing. I'm trying to figure out life just like everybody else. That's why I get on here and talk and ask questions because I might have something that y'all can learn from me. And I'm sure that y'all got something that I can learn from y'all too. If not, then I'm in the wrong place, right? Because life is about recreating yourself or becoming a better you and getting rid of all the bad stuff that we need to get rid of and doing something different. And that's what I'm trying to do. Everyone believes in it. Okay, see, I'm reading the comments over and over again. Y'all see, I'm ranting. I'm just rambling on now. Oh, my YouTube cousin said, I am an expert at being his YouTube cousin. I sure am. Y'all know Soul Toucher was one of the first people to support me when I got on YouTube. And he been rocking ever since. You know how you just start talking to somebody and it just clicked? That's what we did. So that's why he my YouTube cousin. Cause we just talk and we don't agree on everything, but we ain't fussing and fighting and carrying on and all that old crazy net mess because we not doing none of that. But yeah, we encouraging each other. And just like I'm talking about that now, y'all, if y'all ain't subscribed to his channel, go over there. Somebody, Soul Toucher or Big Bad Bull, if you can, drop his link in the chat and y'all go over there and subscribe and hit the bell so you get all the notifications and support a brother. Now, y'all think I ain't on here regularly. He follow his Instagram because you see where the party going on every other night. He just be out in the streets. I be living vicariously through him because he be outside doing his thing. And he ain't thinking nothing about YouTube. He's supposed to be on here every other week on Wednesday nights. He don't be more well be over here on YouTube than the man in the moon. He be outside somewhere. And I be jealous. That's why he is bad influence on me because that's why I stopped being regular, being consistent. See, he talking about I'll be outside. I'll be in Orlando this weekend. I can't stand you. I really can't stand you because ain't nobody told you to be in no Orlando. Man, meanwhile, I'm gonna be up here. Well, I'm gonna be outside, but I'd rather be in Orlando. Anyway, y'all know I can't do a stream without dropping the link and inviting y'all up. But this a weeknight, y'all, so I can't stay here long because we gotta be productive. We gotta get up, and y'all know kids is back in school. We ain't got all night to stay up and talk. And I need at some point get used to doing like regular size um or regular length streams so that I could do some clips. Cause at some point I'm gonna have to. Ain't nobody asked you nothing, Blue Devil G. Talking about if I was in Florida, I'd be outside too. So you just gonna pour salt on the open wound, huh? Right? I'm already mad that he in Florida. You talk about if you was in there, you would be outside too. We need to plan a YouTube cousin trip or something so we can all meet up somewhere. These other content creators, they meeting up. I don't know what they be doing at these little meetups, but I don't want to meet up and talk about no YouTube, but talk about something we seen on YouTube. We need to meet up in the Caribbean, somewhere fun in Vegas, and turn up for a weekend. Have a good time. It's storming in Arizona again. Come on over. No, we had rain. Y'all know I'm in Chicago. Well, I ain't in Chicago, but y'all know what I be saying. I'm not in Chicago, but we had rain today too. It rained all day. It was like dark and dreary. Now, why y'all just heard me say my air on? I don't know why my air on and it's raining outside, but it still is. Anyway, um, yeah, I gotta come to Arizona when it's hot outside, or maybe when it's cold here, we'll come to Arizona because y'all got heat all year round. Well, we can't come outside. Chicago is cold, like for real cold. Y'all know what? I just dropped the link, but maybe not. Maybe I'm gonna do my little rant and get on off of here. Then we can all go to bed. It's 9:15 where I'm at. You laughing at me, JP? I know. Like y'all know I got to get used to this YouTube thing. Like I'm comfortable in front of the camera. I just don't like talking to myself or talking to the camera. I'm a people person, so I like talking to people and engaging with other people. Um I don't know, it seems weird to me. It says so such to say it's 16 here and I'm crawling. Yes, you go to bed because you get up at dawn. We ain't got time for that. JP, I live in Tucson. It feels like we have two suns. I don't see how y'all do it. Like 75 degrees is perfect for me. Anything beyond that, um, is too much. So yeah, y'all, look, I'm this gonna be the shortest. No, it ain't the shortest stream, but it's gonna be a short one. So y'all, I jumped on here. I said my rant. Y'all stay away from the clicks. Um, don't even participate. You know, when the clicks is being messy, remain neutral, stay out of it, and let them do what they do or have their own little party. Cause one thing about karma is real. What you do to somebody else is returned back to you. And when it comes back, it's usually worse than the way that you dished it out. And on that note, y'all, Big Bad Bull said, treat Jennesis to a smoothie for her investment, bringing us all together for a great conversation. Y'all know that's a conversation for another night because yeah, y'all, I know we trying to get support for the streams and all that stuff, but it'd be so much begging on here. But y'all ain't gonna get me in that kind of trouble just yet. But y'all know I'm gonna come back and talk about it. Hey, Red Lipstick Vibes. I think Red Lipstick Vibes. When you on? You on tomorrow night? I think she's on tomorrow night. Correct me if I'm wrong. I came over to her stream. I was in the clouds one night. I didn't want to get in the chat because I seen some of my ops over there. I'm like, you know what? I ain't finna get on this YouTube and do no fighting. So I'm just chill from the clouds. And then I kind of went on sideways because just hearing them speak just irritates me. But it is what it is. Y'all know I'm gonna keep it 100. Anyway, I said I was getting out of here, y'all. Peace, love, and hair grease, all that other stuff. I said, oh wait, okay, wait. Tomorrow, Red Lipstick Vibe says she's on tomorrow at 11:30 and then at 8:30 p.m. I'm gonna try and check her out, and y'all do too at one of them times. 11:30. What? Red Lipstick Vibes, Central Standard Time, Eastern, Pacific. What time zone you in? I don't know where you at. No, yes, I do know where you at. Eastern time, right? Y'all know this chat. It's a little slow. Eastern. Yeah, that's what I thought. Eastern time. Okay, so y'all go check out Red Lipstick Vibes tomorrow, 11:30 a.m. or 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Peace, love. Good night. See you, lady. See y'all. I'm out.
Thanks for tuning in to the Book of Jennesis with your host, Jennesis. If you would like to be a blessing, would like to be interviewed, or if you or someone you know would like exposure for your business, call us at 708-595-7500. Again, 708-595-7500. Email at Jennesis@thebookofgenesis.com. That's Jennesis @thebookofgenesis, Jennesis.com, or contact us by regular mail at P.O. Box 40, Monique, Illinois 60449. Thank you again for listening to the Book of Jennesis.